空を彩る七色の夢、ずっとこのまま見ていたかった。昨日まで輝いてたきら星でさえも I don't know what to say, I don't know what to say 色あせてくから雨に降られて凍える夜は少しだけでもそばにいたかった。明日まで感じていたいぬくもりでさえも You don't have to say, you don't have to say 冷めてしまうから僕らは何を見てる長い長い夜だってやがて朝は来るから
Come on, turn me up, man. Good, better, bad. Good, better, bad. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. Good gets better. Good gets better. Better gets better. Better gets better. Bears on 3, 1, 2, 3, Bears! Gourmet, I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. This is real, brother. Cook it up, gourmet. You bald fraud. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. You're not my supervisor! You are unworthy of it.
The skies are petty.
Oh my god. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to talk about last night. It happened. I just don't feel like talking about it. Because if I do, I'm going to say things about Alex Bauman that I'm going to regret. Fuck that guy. Anyways, And fuck Carter Davis. Okay, see, I'm going to start saying things I'm going to regret. I'm going to shut up. Let's actually talk about this. Speaking of regrets, I think the courting regrets doing this. But then again, does he? Does he actually regret this? So, I don't know what to say anymore when it comes to Jeremy. Sorry. Let me just get back on. Okay. I don't know what to say about say when it comes to Jeremy. Like, say, I don't know what to say anymore. What is there to say? This is just keeps happening, where he just keeps doing this to himself. He just keeps doing this shit to himself, and it's just humiliating. So this is Jeremy basically perving out on three women: Brittany Venti, some other woman named Alex, I think is her name, Alex, and then Anna, that Star Wars girl. And it is the most uncomfortable conversation I have ever seen in my life. And the problem with the quartering is, and we'll talk a bit about the other things that came up as well. I don't know. Should we put on the interview from what's his name? From Josh Moon with those girls about Turkey Tom? Should we? I don't know if I can get away with putting that on and covering it. I might try, but it's brutal. It is just a brutal interview. But this is equally as brutal, buddy. You know, if I put this on, I might as well put the Turkey Tom thing on. So let's go.
Let me check my DMs. Okay, Allie.
Yeah, Allie, that was one.
All right, I'll get you in here, Allie.
No.
Allie Drummond, okay.
You're gonna ask yourself, why do these people not like come on Jeremy's show anymore? The only reason they went on Jeremy's show is my theory, allegedly, but I do believe this, is that Jeremy at the time had clout and he offered money and whatever, and he was an easy mark at the time. So women put up with this weird shit because they got clout and some relevance off of him. But now that the quartering is dying off, there's no use for him. If you ever watch like the Geeks and Gamers crew or whatever, you ever notice that they don't ever like batch someone away that's truly their friend? Like and that's gonna be talked about as well on this stream. I'm gonna talk about his comments on just the culture war thing, which is just very kind of insulting to people that try to put you on and help you. But and believe me, I've never been the biggest Geeks and Gamers or nerdrotic fan, but I'm gonna be for real about it. What you said was pretty fucked up, in my opinion, dishonorable, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But what gets me is the fact that they still have guys like Odin on. Odin has no relevance whatsoever, but he's their friend. True friend, they're true friends. So it's not about that for them. But you could tell with Jeremy, the only reason they had him on is because it was it's good exposure and it's good to network, and also he's a mark. So they can get money and things out of him, because Jeremy doesn't have friends. Jeremy has people he pays to act like they're his friends. But when the money dries up and the relevance dries up, well, you see what happens.
Okay, I'm going to require Cam on for her. Okay, Venti's going to be here. Venti's going to be here.
Well, basically.
We're about to bring on all the boobies.
Can I just also say he tried to get Keffels on here? Yes, he was going to perv on Keffels. This man is a sicko.
The vagine in this chat, so I can go pee. I got to pee so bad, but one of these girls.
Oh God, you're gonna pee in your basement again?
Shout out to the 6. I'm gonna have a boobs McGee in 2 minutes.
What?
If you want. If you want me to bring you boobas, leave a like on the video. Okay, so let me tell you this. I said I would bring you mad cleavage. Allie is in the waiting room wearing.
This is absolutely insane. I don't know why the girls can. Now you can sit here and we can all say, and I will put a lot of blame on this. The girls are not total victims here because they agreed to come on for this for the clout. So I'm not going to feel totally, like sorry for them. But what the F, bro? And you wonder why women feel uncomfortable around you. And he's done this like multiple times. He's done it with Melanie Mac. The feet thing's weird, dude. He has a type, I think. But anyways, let's keep going.
Only a bra. And if there isn't 5,000 likes on this video, she's gonna put on a lame ass burgundy sweater to join the stream.
Yeah, because she doesn't want you perving on her. The fuck?
So leave a like right now. And then I'm gonna bring Allie on.
I don't think she's ever was on after this, by the way.
I'm gonna grab a water real quick, and then I'm gonna bring Allie.
Let's just get this going.
Jesus, you're
Good. How are
Drummond. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm killing it. You know, I'm doing all right.
Crushing it per usual. Yeah, I didn't think that anybody would be into pregnant chicks, but hey, I guess the internet's a big place, so maybe they are.
Look, I mean, here's a lot of people already know. I mean, you might be new to it, but I'm very progressive.
Ugh. You know, Jeremy, this is also the problem with Jeremy. He tries to act progressive in a way to get chicks, but he then goes anti-progressive as a way to sustain content. It's either one or the other, Jeremy. You have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. You can't just pull that shit with this fucking type of crap, man. You can't split your way. You either are progressive or you're not. If you're progressive, then dude, your whole content revenue stream probably has to fall apart and restart all over again. If you're not, well, then you have to pander to these people that honestly are seeing through your bullshit anyway. This is what people are talking about while they see through Jeremy. Oh, I'm a progressive. And everyone's going to tell you that he's just clearly joking. But is he, though? The dude's talking about trying to get Keffels on to perv on Keffels. Jeremy doesn't have any... you know what it is? And this is the same thing with Nick Fuentes. I would talk about Rich, too, but Rich has become such a lowbrow piece of shit lately, which is saying something because Rich is an absolute... just like has always been an absolute low down dirty wretch of a human being. To use your kids again as a human shield to bait people to talk shit about them so you can fucking play the moral high ground and put your kids' pictures out there for it. Rich, I mean this under every inch of my being. You are an unfit human being. You are a piece of shit. I hope they take your kids away. I hope that your fucking baby mama never lets you see your kids. You're a piece of shit, Rich. That's how much I think you're a piece of shit. You have always been one, and I'm sick of people trying to like not to say the truth here. This guy is an unfit piece of shit. And that sounds cruel, but I don't care. He can sit there and cry about that all he wants. I'm never gonna apologize for it. Look what you're doing. You're proving my point. Disgusting human being. I would cover it, but I'm not gonna. It involves his children, and I want nothing to do with that. I don't want to even say I don't want his children on my channel or on my fucking screen. It's fucking weird and it's fucking gross and it's a step too far. And Rich is the one who committed that step too far. Why? I don't know. I think it's to bait people, and I think that's just sick. But this imbecile, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're into prego chicks, that's literally like they need loving too. It's fine, you know. It's not a weird thing for me.
Clearly, this again, these women aren't around him anymore because of this shit. Now, I get if it's a joke and being vulgar and stuff, and not to say these women don't make vulgar jokes. You got to understand the way that Jeremy does it. It's kind of in that same vein of it's not a joke. It's very weird. You know what? Let me pivot actually out of this. Fuck it. Let's pivot out of this. Let's make fun of Rich. You know what? Fuck Rich. I realize how much I can't stand that motherfucker. Let's do a favor to Mikey No Mo. Let's put up Mikey No Mo. Mikey No More shit, man. Because this is a good fucking thing. This is a good tier list, and I actually do want to go through some of this. Well, coming to the quartering, nah. You know what? I can't cover that shit right now. Then I want to talk about the fucking shit with Nick Fuentes. Kind of. Man, the Groypers, I gotta say, man, the more and more that you guys keep looking bad, the more and more I keep winning. I just keep laughing at it because they just keep embarrassing themselves. Okay. All right. All right. Let's take a look at tier list for review tech because I feel as though we should make fun of review tech. We should do it in a way that makes a bit of sense. All right. Let's take a look. Grace. Let's actually go to the Grace Thorpe shit. This is hilarious. I actually have a theory about this. that I actually commented on this channel with. I actually commented on this channel exactly with this, and people disagree with me, and I actually understand. I actually do agree with the disagreement. But what I did want to say was that Rich had an out for this whole fight. But let's keep going. I want to see if when he. Come on, get right to her. Was Becky Boop really a B list? I'll put her more in the A tier, but I get it. S tier is pretty crazy. Phillips his own category. Yo, I gotta get to the Phil section. But I feel like Kino should get their own actual section for the amount of shit that they have legitimately gone through ripping on that dude. Anyways, here we go.
Why are all these clips so long? All right, we're just gonna have to speed through them.
Well, let me tell
Just gonna have to speed through these things over the next hour and a half or so. Put them all on turbo speed. Yeah.
you something, brother.
I should have planned out this tier list better. See, when I did the Nick Fuentes tier list, that shit was immaculate, right? I had everything planned out and shit.
Yeah, to be honest with you though, with Rich, it's hard to plan something like this because he is. I think the worst enemy of Rich is Rich. So of course he's enemies with everyone. When your worst enemy is yourself, that means that everyone's an enemy. Because you can't beat yourself, you can't beat anyone else. So everyone is basically owning you.
Tell you. I got the drip. Go.
I'm calling her right now. Let's see if she picks up.
Oh, sure. The first of the C tier, we can do that. Absolutely. Make J. Wait, where did I put J? Oh, yeah, the first of the C tiers. No. There we go.
Did we really put again? I don't know if I agree with J and C tier because J, the way it ended, J clowned him at the. Try to ruin his life too. I don't know, man. I'm thinking more B tier. I don't know how Tips is a bigger enemy than J. I don't know how Becky Boop's a bigger enemy than J. I don't know if I consider that. But I get it.
All right, now.
Apparently inviting another.
No. There we go.
Matter of fact, let me get my hat, man. Oh, I put my hat off when I was in the. Hey, Grace, how are you?
Hey, Ray,
Big
how
up
you
Snort
I'm
Hargan.
doing well. I'll accept an apology from you. I had nothing to do with your channel getting flagged, by the way.
doing? Well, that's not exactly true. Although I
Oh, it's-
appreciate that you banned the guy who did mass.
What she's
flagging
talking
from
about
server.
is that somebody who was in Rich's community was responsible for getting Grace Thorpe's channel flagged down. Which, you know, again, like I always say, whenever somebody who Rich doesn't like or
Now, far be it for me to think that Grace Thorpe is anything more than white trash. But yeah, bro, you did do that. Now, funny thing, like I said, Grace Thorpe is a piece of fucking shit and has literally nothing but filth upon her. I gotta keep it a buck. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a message. Hold on, let me take a minute. I don't think it matters right now, anyways. Hold on. Let me take a minute. Sorry about that. Let me just keep this going.
is beefing with Rich, gets their shit shut down, and he's saying, well, it wasn't me. Well, okay, who else would it be but you or somebody in your audience? And honestly, if somebody in your audience is responsible for doing that shit, it's very reasonable to believe that you put them up to it.
But you have to admit, just being in your server.
The Jostler donated $5 through Super
I'm not
Chat.
saying you told
Eric
anybody
can't
to do
possibly
it.
be cucking for PDF files.
So I have
He's a
to.
Christian, for God's sake. He can turn piss into Miller Lite like Jesus with what?
He did, and I appreciate that you banned him and you said I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
However, you telling people that YouTube needs to do something about my channel is a dog whistle to your audience to mass.
She is wrong. She isn't wrong. I don't care because Grace, again, is a literal piece of shit. If she ever sees this, I don't really give a fuck what she's got to say because I saw what Ruby did to you and you whimpered like a little bitch. She made you her bitch, homie. She didn't do much to you and you kowtowed to her like a little bitch. Like you were on your knees going, please don't hurt me. Let me call the cops. Like you stalked this girl repeatedly and then tried to antagonize her repeatedly. And then with her mom there, tried to start some shit with her mother there. And then you cried, Grace. You cried like a coward and then cried, you're going to call the cops. All Grace is the fucking female review tech. She's just a coward. So this whole saga is funny to me that honestly she's gonna sit here and cry about this, but it's like, look what you did to Ruby. You're no victim in my opinion. To be honest with you, I kind of wish that the cops did do something about you and get the scare Jesus into you. But Grace is broken as it is, anyways. Her relationship with her father pretty much proves that, and her father, who's a piece of shit. You don't need to go through Ben Thorpe, to be honest. In fact, you know what? Let's not go through the tier list. I should do this for another day because I shouldn't. God, this is so frustrating. You know what's crazy? Just do the fucking interview. Let's just do this. All right. Let's take a look. I'm trying to find the. Do I have to go through where I think I gotta go through? Oh god damn it. All right, give me a minute, guys. Let's take a look. Hold on. You know what? I don't want to play it. I shouldn't play it. If I play it, I'm gonna get I'm not gonna play it. Let's just say I watched it. It was very, 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 very bad. It was not a good fucking interview for Tom, bro. Let me check though. Papa Guts embarrassed himself too. Let me look. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find Nick Fuentes. Are we? You know what? There's something I gotta finish, right? Oh, let's finish the fucking Hasan doc. Sorry, I'm just texting something. There is that. God damn it, Rob's media asshole. There we go. All right, let's cover this. We're just gonna probably do this. Okay. Sorry about how the way this is going down. Oh, by the way, once again, after recent news with Hasan, I will be auto blocking all Hasan fans. None of your opinions matter. He's been basically deemed an idiot, and no one cares. So you people are not worth it. So you will be auto banned. You people are literal cancer. As I said before, you're cancer. Also, you don't really affect my channel, so keep putting me in the algorithm. It's pretty stupid how you guys handle things, but whatever.
And one of the parties is a capitalist party, which would surely exist.
Yeah.
What would you do if that party started gaining momentum?
The solution to that would always be education and offering more
re-education.
Re-education, certainly, yeah. I know that that's like a
Let's put
trigger
them in
word.
camps.
No, not like that. I know there's a trigger word because everyone goes, "Oh, re-education." What do you mean? Like immediately people think like, "Are you
China
talking
does
about
that.
Are you talking about like resident schools? Are you talking about the
China has
Xinjiang?" Yeah,
re-education
100%. They
yeah.
do. They do it. They did it in Xinjiang, which I
isn't
think
good,
was,
right?
No, I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't think it was good.
There are no death camps in Ba Sing Se. Hasan keeps saying that he doesn't agree.
There's no death camps in Ba Sing Se. Oh god, yeah, the Uyghur death camps was fucking one of Hasan's great moments, man, where he just sat there and completely just ran cover for China. And it's like, dude, you hate America so much that you take advantage of America and then use as a crutch when you get fucking called out for your stupid language or you get hit with fucking consequences for the stupid shit you say, right? It's insane and incredible to me, the switch up.
Why I block Hunter Mecom? Because he posts multiple videos of me dissing me, and I don't want to see them on my feed. Why are you making videos?
Oh my god.
Trying to sentiment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had this on. My bad. I had my phone on. I'm not in my mood today, man. I am my right mind today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yesterday really broke the fuck out of all of us, man. I really fucking hate being a football fan, man. I fucking hate when you don't lose to a team that beats you because Indiana deserved to win. They deserve to win. And you know what? That is what's going to be remembered here. But man, Miami really beat themselves again. We knew it was going to happen, and it happened again. And I have to fucking eat that again because some idiot tight end can't cover a fucking pump block, man. I fucking hate Bauman, dude. He's such a scrub. He's in a scrub all year. And fucking, if Lofton was healthy, we probably win this game because certain damn plays don't happen. And that's not even the right way to look at it because we should have never been it shouldn't even have to come to that where Elijah Lofton is the only one that can block a punt. Block a punt block formation. Or the way we played, we deserved to lose, and we still should have won. So I'm sorry if I'm not in my right mind. It was draining yesterday, so I'm a little unfocused and I'm a little fucking emotional. So I'm sorry. I'm still mad. So let me refocus now and let's get on Hasan. I'm sorry. I had a fucking thing on Instagram, Rossi takes. I'm gonna look at that and probably cover that in a minute and make fun of Rossi because I can't stand that chick and she deserves to get shit on. But anyways, let's go.
Of other minorities, but in the same episode, he justifies China annexing Tibet and erasing their culture.
Tibet was literally a fucking...
Okay, so let me timestamp this for you guys. 2:27:55. That is where you should watch this video. Okay, this is where I lock in because I don't want to sit here and do this to you guys. I really don't. I think that's unfair to you guys to come into a video or stream or whatever and get hit with these bullshit circumstances. So I apologize. Okay, 27:55. That is where I lock in. I will put that in the comments of the stream, and that's where we lock in. All right, here we go.
Feudal slave mandate, like
So
autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
That was one. I mean, in America, when I say something like this, people get very upset. We talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
so China unilaterally took over Tibet.
Like
these are their culture. They basically are trying to, homogenize the culture.
If your culture,
they're trying to spoil the religion and the identity.
The part of feudal warlords and slavery, abolishing that. Yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
I think that yes, I will be on the record
just
to
like
say
America did it.
That while the Chinese government,
I'm not going to say it.
Ethan almost brings up a good point. This sounds like the logic people use to justify the treatment of Native Americans during the 19th century.
That's exactly what it is. And it's funny. These are the same people that'll talk all this shit because it's their way. See, these people don't give a fuck about imperialism. They don't care about fascism or any of these things they talk about. They only care that they're the ones imposing it for what they think is the greater good. See, these people would be okay with a genocide if it promotes communism. That is a direct statement from me, and anyone wants to look and disagree with me on that, I don't give a fuck. Because you prove it with your statements. You guys want to burn down the U.S. infrastructure and kill millions of people to bring in your words, a better future for tomorrow. It's the truth. Now Hasan saying this right in front of us, mask off here. It's the same thing that what America has done. They're no different. Whether it's capitalism or communism, some group of people have to be wiped the fuck off the face of the earth to impose that rule and regulation, right? And you people are mad because it's not your way. But if it's to promote communism, you guys would wipe Gaza off the face of the fucking earth if it was to promote communism. You'd wipe America off the face of the earth if it was to promote communism. That's a dead ass fact. That's what's wrong with this side. And then you guys can come here and bother me all you want. Like I said, you're getting auto banned anyways. None of you guys have opinions that matter to me anymore. You never really did. So go ahead, but I'm not going to waste my time giving a fuck about it. This needs to be said. This is disgusting behavior, but it's also something I expect from Hasan, to the point where it's just like, this doesn't even faze me. I'm not shocked or anything from it. This is what I expect from this woman. But yeah. But yeah, that's just my take on that.
A lot of the early justifications of settler colonial violence was met with, well, the natives are barbaric. The indigenous population is killing one another. They're practicing bloodletting. They're cannibals and whatnot, some of which was not true at all, and others that might have been true. Now,
well, there's a lot of it that was true. I mean, they did some crazy shit down there.
So ultimately, it still does not justify the inhumane and horrific practice of full-scale genocide, which is infinitely more barbaric than anything that you could, than anything.
But that's the thing. You don't care when China would do it. You don't care about these things when it comes to mass death, when it's your way being promoted. That's why I struggle to take you seriously here. It's because it's your side being hit. You don't care about humanity, Hasan. You just care about your side winning. You have no principles or morals. That your fans have no principles or morals. That's why I block them. They're disgusting animals at best. I think they're lesser than animals. You have no morals or principles, and you prove it every damn time you open your mouth. It's insane to me. And that's why people don't take you seriously anymore. That's why you're a locale. You're becoming that. You're becoming a political locale. You may not ever get to that point monetarily, but I'll tell you this, man, you're driving yourself up a wall because you realize you've lost it. You have lost any goodwill you had left, any chance you had. You had a real chance after Destiny's fall to become the A1 political guy, but you wasted your time trying to fight Ethan Klein, which destroyed your rep and damaged your reputation immensely. You messed around and fighting with people like Tectone or Osmongold, people that, frankly, you probably shouldn't have focused on in the first place if you were a serious political commentator. No one should be focusing on Osmongold as a political commentator. If you're a serious political commentator, that should be beneath you. No offense to Osmongold, but let's be real. He's not anyone that's a real political commentator. He's just a guy. He's just a streamer. You know what I mean? Someone like Anna Kasparian is not going to fucking go in and fight Osmongold in debates. Not going to happen. No, Anna Kasparian is not going to get into a feud with fucking Tectone over anything. It's not her lane. You don't understand your own lane, so now you're stuck with these drama, with these little, you call slop tubers as a demeaning way, but you are a slop tuber because you frankly wasted your time getting owned by these people, and now you look stupid. Then the dog shocking incident came up again. He's done it again, by the way, and now people are just like, you know what, dude, you're a fucking locale. You're a laughing stock. You are an absolute picturesque imbecile. You have nothing but being made fun of, and that's what sucks. You could have been you had a chance to be a legit political, and now look what you did. You destroyed your own chances, and now you're on you're the next low tier god. You're the low tier god of political commentating, a clown. And low tier god, he can sit now compared to Phil. Low tier god is, I guess, fucking badass as fuck. But reality is, everyone makes fun of fucking Dale all the time because they don't take him seriously. Dale only takes himself seriously. The thing I will give Dale is the fact that he's better at Hasan at not responding, but he knows it hurts him. At the end of the day, that's the problem when it comes to someone like Hasan. You're no better than the people you think you're above. You didn't pick your lane because you were never about picking that lane.
That you could basically say about the indigenous population.
That clip is from Hasan's debate with Asmongold regarding Israel and Palestine. That week, Asmon had said this regarding Palestinian culture.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people.
Pretty reasonable for Hasan to be upset by that, but he doesn't have the same energy with China. Hasan's main bread and butter since late 2023 has been covering the Israel and Palestine conflict. It's something he's been going all in on, as I'm sure it's a topic he's been super passionate about. But only a few months prior, Hasan was debating quitting political content altogether. On his alt account, he said this: "Numbers have been down a lot lately. Need to do more gimmicky fun."
If you were a real political commentator, you wouldn't say that. That's the problem with Hasan. You're trying to be something you're not. You're not a real. You're not Ryan Day's. That Ryan Day trending is funny to me. Fuck Ryan Day. Fuck you, Ryan Day. Sorry, I'm still pissed about last night, so I decided to take my anger out on Ohio State. Numbers have been down a lot lately. Need to do more gimmicky, fun content. Why does numbers matter so much versus the actual overall arcing message? Sorry, I'm missing my mic here. If that comes off on the sound, I apologize. That shouldn't be a thing. Why are you talking about numbers when you were doing real political content? That shouldn't matter. You're doing real political content. It shouldn't be a thought. It should be, hey, numbers are kind of down, but that's politics. Gotta keep riding the wave, or find other things to talk about, or find ways to do my content better. That's another thing with Hasan. He says he's very lazy. He's a very lazy streamer. His production value is trash. Yes, he has the equipment because he's rich, but he doesn't have any editing skills. He doesn't have any entertainment value. He's not very entertaining himself. He has some sort of charisma, but only because women, sad, pathetic women, but women nonetheless, find him somewhat attractive. So he has a look about him, a marketable look. But no, what really got him popular was using the backs of dead children in Palestine to make his point, and him finding a way to basically use that as a backbone to get views. That sash he has, that Free Palestine sash, is a joke. I actually laugh every time I see it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's one of the most corny things that people do. I think most of this country is full of like corny wannabe fake activists that, again, it's like scars for applause. If you ever watched the episode of fucking South Park with the wristbands, that's all this is. Just pick your wristband for your cause so you can look like you show humanity for the week, but you don't really care. Most of you people are full of shit because you don't even argue your points correctly. You don't. And even when you all have slam dunks of points, like points that you can make a slam dunk on, you guys find a way to ruin it with your own bullshit. Numbers have been down a lot lately. If you were a real political commentator, Hasan, no, this would never be a statement. You need to do more gimmicky, fun content. You're supposed to be a political commentator. I don't see Tim Pool doing this, bro, and I don't even consider Tim Pool all that great. That's pretty shameful.
Content. I do think I do way too much politics lately. Like,
I'll even take it a step further. Actually, let me make sure I actually rechange the name, because I don't know if I'm going to cover the quartering, so I'm not going to mislead with my fucking titles. Hold on. I don't mislead with my titles. There we go. All right. We'll fix the title later. I just wanted to make sure I had it right. Okay. This is very quartering-esque. This, again, proves that you have no real belief structure. I don't believe Hasan, just like the quartering, has a real belief structure. I think he just does what gets him whatever he can with money. Hasan only cares if it gets him money and adulation, and really not money, more along the lines of praise and attention.
Get 6 to 8 hours of news coverage. Shit's breaking my brain. Covering this conflict brought him more viewers, though most of his new viewers aren't interested in watching his other content. Whenever he does a stream unrelated to politics, his viewers dip.
Because they don't care. They don't care about him. Loyal fans will watch anything that you do because you're entertaining. Kino Casino, people will watch what those guys do because they're entertaining. No one watches Hasan because he's entertaining. They watch him because he panders to them. These are pandering people that want to be pandered to. He's not entertaining. He was never a good streamer, and it's because of his work ethic. He could have been a really good streamer. He used to actually be decent. He had energy, he had care, he actually had life. He sucked and was a dick and never was likable, but you know what? I can understand people who did like him. Now he's so lazy and just useless to the point where it's like, bro, you don't really bring anything to the table when it comes to streaming. You have no real vocabulary when it comes to streaming. You have nothing. You don't even have like a flow when you speak. It's just very slow and very disorganized and very that's Hasan. Just like he's just drinking a whole shitload of cough syrup at this fucking point. Maybe he is.
He even complained about this on Discord during his March 2024 trip to Australia.
Oh, this is great.
Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content. It's about whether people want to pay attention to you or not, and clout. All that shit was a...
This is the real Hasan. This is the mask off. He's just the brown quartering. That's all he is. He's the quartering. The difference between the quartering and Hasan is the quartering hasn't used a... Actually, no, it's no difference. The quartering used the death of Charlie Kirk to sustain himself. Hasan used the death of children to sustain himself. It's sick shit, but it is what these people do.
Banger. And 13k watched, like I'm fucking gaming at 8 p.m. I'm going to kill myself. He then gets mad that people are suggesting stream ideas, saying that he hates his job and doesn't want to stream that day. I hate what my community is becoming. I hate how much people literally despise any type of fun content. We killed all the normies. Everyone is like brain broken and only wants politics. This was a space to convert normies to our politics and people who could enjoy shit. And many of you became like weirdos who don't see that as an important part of the project, because you associate leftism with being an annoying douchebag who hates fun. This is Hasan's own doing. He bred this audience to be annoying sacks of shit who don't actually care about the cause, instead teaching them to be as performative as possible and virtue signal.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, alright? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
It still makes me laugh to this day.
During that trip to Australia, Hasan was IRL streaming and took photos of fans.
Is this the one where the little girl comes up to him and he gets his vagina fucking tickled and shit? He's just like, okay, ma'am, I'll stop drinking Diet Coke, and then he didn't stop drinking Diet Coke at all. It's now I would have told that bitch to fuck off personally, but he kowtowed to it and then just decided to not do it, thus lying to her anyways, like a coward.
One of these fans ran back to chew him out for drinking Coke products.
I'm sorry.
Like, seriously, dude? Like, do you understand how fucking annoying these people are? Like, the amount of, like, right there, I would have been like, I would have rolled my eyes. I would have like, oh, God, why? My mind would like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't. And my day's wasted. God damn it.
Hey, you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream.
Why?
It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff. Please, Hasan. At least pretend. Do it off stream. Please.
Okay, I'll put it in.
That's even worse. That doesn't help anything. That's even worse. Just pretend. Well, shit. Actually, I mean, that's a good out. He's such a piece of shit. He couldn't even actually pretend. Like, I would understand. I could make fun of him just for the fact that he didn't do it, but he faked it on stream, and then he still did what she wanted. But no, you actually didn't even do that. Unbelievable.
I'll put it in a glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
Okay.
Stop. No. This is what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, she's probably wearing something that's probably supporting Israel regardless. like the fuck. That's what makes me fucking laugh. It's like, bro. I'm just trying to think about it. Like, come on, man. Why do you people live by this shit you can't even follow, you can't even hope to follow? It's so ridiculous. It really is. Like, this shit, it just doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I think it's a waste of time. Boycotting is so impossible. I realized it because I started quantifying how many things you have to boycott in your life. And you can't. You can't boycott everything because you'd have to. To realistically be guilt-free and by the standards of these type of people, everything's got to get boycotted. It's over, dude.
So nice. I didn't know. I didn't know it was like that.
I'm trying to stop it.
You hosted him in his home, and I watched him on stream drink Coke.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
your house. You get to say no.
Yeah, you should have smacked
You
it.
get to say this is a BDS zone.
You're right. Well, we kept the coats outside. You have to go out to get them. So
Yeah.
it didn't stop it.
It was possible for me to get it.
Well, Shaitan and Shaitan's agent, go to the protest.
Okay, have a
And
good one.
stop drinking Coke.
It's completely right.
Yeah.
So what she's referring to here is the BDS list.
This is why I don't care. Like, I just stopped caring, man. I just do not care. This is a young thing. This is youth. This is the unfortunately, and I'll just say it. I don't care how how this sounds. This is the naive youth talking. They really believe this shit works, and they believe that this is what you did hereby. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: give up now while you're ahead. This isn't how you make a difference. It won't. I'm sorry to give you all that sad premise, but you have to pick your battles. And when you make these your battles, you're just wasting your energy and your life force. I don't know. Now, if you was sponsored by it, that's one thing. Now, there's things you can control. Then it's like, okay, Hasan, you look terrible for this. But also, let me make this very clear. Amazon owns Twitch. So by proxy, this list down here is all basically hypocritical when it comes to Hasan. I'm pretty sure half that list is in support of Israel or gets money from Israel in some way, especially Twitch by proxy of Amazon. And no, there is no explanation that Hasan can give to anyone, including me, especially me, that will ever convince me that it's anything but that. You can lie to yourself and make up whatever you want. You're a hypocrite. And you're a hypocrite because you chose to adhere to these stupid rules from these stupid people. And that is on you for being, yes, stupid.
No, not the BDSM list. Though I'm sure Hasan is strictly following
Well, I like the BDSM list. I'm gonna shut up.
that one. It's a list of companies that have some level of connection to Israel, that pro-Palestine supporters like Hasan should boycott. The effectiveness of stuff like this is dubious at best.
It is.
Not to mention the fact that
It
if
is.
you're paying taxes in America, some level of that is going to Israel.
Yeah, so I guess you all have to stop paying taxes. See what I mean? You can't win. So pick your battles more clearly.
So I guess the only real solution is to not pay your taxes at all, like
Yep.
Innuendo Studios. Hasan doesn't want to follow the boycott, but he has to pretend in order to not piss off his rabid fans. He'll lie about certain companies not being on the list, because he can't bother following it. Here's some examples.
I'm doing my best to stay away from things on the BDS list, but I found out today YouTube is on the list, which I really should have known. But how do you justify uploading to YouTube? Not criticism, just on it. See what you think about it. What? YouTube is on the BDS list? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You fucking morons. Google. It's probably on the just from the fact it's owned by Google, it probably is, you fucking moron. Again, Twitch is owned by Amazon. See what I mean? It doesn't matter. So stop fucking pandering to this shit. You fucking idiot. But you're such a stupid coward. You're not going to say anything because you're going to sit there and follow this dumb shit. I would have flipped these people off ages ago. And if people want to fucking go on Twitter and cry about it, guess what? You're not going to lose that many followers, Hasan, because the reality is that there are only a few people that are actually that performative. You don't really lose followers like that because, like you, these people are full of shit. They don't actually give a fuck. You know, people will probably say, I'm done watching him. They'll watch you by next week because at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter. These people are fucking legitimate cowards. I shouldn't have to say this, but this is where we're at. Seriously, that Lakers jersey is fucking trash. I hate the Lakers' new jerseys. They're fucking awful. Lakers uniforms used to be iconic, and now they fucking suck. Putting black in a Lakers road uniform is complete blasphemous garbage. It is purple, yellow, white. It's all you need to put in the uniform when it comes to the road uniform, especially. The gold one's okay, but the road ones are fucking disgusting. Putting black on the side striping, what the fuck is wrong with you? What were you thinking? Okay, I'm done with my rant now.
What are you talking about, chatter? I'm doing my best to stay away from things on the BDS list. What? YouTube is not on the boycott, divestment, and sanctions list.
Google is on that list. with YouTube being included in that.
Starbucks is not even on the BDS list. I know. It's like one of those things. It's like one of those things, like the Starbucks boycott or whatever. Is like one of those things where I just leave. You know, I want the lefties to have a little bit of a treat. You know what I mean?
Starbucks is on the list.
I thought we were boycotting Disney, Hasan. No, I mean,
see what I mean? See what I mean? You're placating to these people are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. You see how stupid this is? And do I feel bad for Hasan? I mean, obviously I don't if I'm shitting on him, but this is what I'm talking about. It's why I left these people behind ages ago, man. I used to be very not very leftist at all. Who am I kidding? I used to be very sympathetic to these people. Now, fuck them. They're no better than the right wing. I hate them all. I hate every one of you people because all of you are legitimate fucking scum that have let politics overrun your humanity. And for that, you're weak. You're weak. It's not just disgusting and deplorable. It's weakness. You're fucking weak, and it's the fucking simplicity of it all for me. Seriously, his streams are a fucking mess. What is this fucking screen? It's so fucking just jarring and disgusting. Have some fucking care for some organization. How do people watch these fucking streamers, man? These leftist streamers are so terribly disorganized and so unbelievably unarted. How are you a leftist streamer and you have no artistic taste? How is that possible? Art is more of a leftist household. Granted, there are right wingers that probably are great at art, maybe, but for the most part, when you think of an art campus, it's full of liberals. You think of art, it's more liberal based, more leftist based. And none of you have any artistic creativity. I find that to be jarring. That's insane. Or at least try to have some creativity. At least pay someone to have some creativity for this shit. God, this shit looks horrible.
the exception of last night, I've been boycotting Disney, but no, that's not on the BDS list.
Disney is on the list, and Hasan did realize that, but it doesn't stop him from watching shows on Disney+.
I finished Andor last night. Shit was amazing. It was incredible. What a payoff. It's really good. It's a really good show. I highly recommend it. Obviously, Disney is BDS, so you got to do what you got to do when you're watching it. But if you want to be ethical,
Twitch is technically on that list, though Hasan claims it's different because it's a subsidiary of Amazon.
Amazon is on that list, but Amazon is not on that list for Twitch, and it's not on that list for a permanent fucking blockade of Amazon and all Amazon related products.
That is the dumbest, and I mean the dumbest cope ever. Yes, it is, you fucking idiot. Why the fuck would they want you to use anything that gives Amazon any money? Are you dumb? I cannot with him. He's fucking stupid. They own the product. That means they benefit from the product's use. Are you actually that dumb to believe this shit? That's how stupid his fans are. They actually take that at face value and go, wow, that really, really makes sense. No, you fucking spurg. That's terrible. That's what we call a cope. Ah, so dumb. He's so fucking dumb. And then his fans are dumber just for believing it.
Because Palestinian National Committee understands that half of the websites that we are on and that we use AWS as its backend. Okay.
So you're understanding how absolutely fucking stupid this boycott shit is, right? I think that's the bigger message here, that the boycott is impossible because it is stupid. Dr. Pepper isn't owned by Coke. Actually, I have no idea, but I don't think it is. Dr. Pepper is not owned by Coke. I think their own subsidiary. I'm 98. Yeah, Keurig Dr. Pepper, independent company. It's Keurig Green Mountain. They own Dr. Pepper Snapple, and it's also Keurig, so it's K-Cups. Yeah, they're their own thing. That's true. That's true. You can drink Dr. Pepper, people. Seriously. Do you guys really live your lives by this? I can't. It's just fucking stupid.
This would be sound logic if Amazon wasn't instrumental to buying Twitch subs, which Hasan makes money off of.
Yep.
Also, with the argument of certain companies like Amazon only being pressure targets, what exactly are you doing to pressure them, Hasan?
At the top of the hour, every hour, there's a 3-minute ad break.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime.
I don't know if you were trying to do an Irish accent, but I'm offended by the way you tried to do that Irish accent. It was awful as fuck and you should be fucking drawn and quartered. What the fuck was that? You absolute scumlord. That was terrible. God, everything he does is cringe. Everything he does is cringe.
By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. A supporter of all.
Father, please turn the shite off. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking scumsuckers trying to do an Irish accent. It's terrible. Seriously? Come on, dude. It's not that hard. I didn't even do a good one. I did a horrible one, and it still sounds 10 times better than you.
All things. A supporter of all fighters against colonialism.
Now, one thing I will give him
seriously, someone please take a fucking shillelagh and beat him with it.
is that Coke wasn't on the BDS list during his Australia trip. It only went on the list in late 2024, and Hasan made that clear with his audience.
I'm cooked. No more Diet Cokes. I know. Coca-Cola is now officially on the BDS list. I am fucking devastated. Actually devastated.
Yet despite Coke now being on the list, he still drinks it off stream, like a fat guy cheating on his diet by eating a Big Mac. You can clearly see it in his fridge.
Never gets old.
This is a photo taken for a New York Times article.
Not just that. Peep the fact that sash I was talking about, that fucking sash that just is so performative, the performative sash, right? It's on top of the fridge that has Coke Zero in it. And above it's Diet Dr. Pepper, which you could have just been drinking the whole time anyways. Diet Dr. Pepper Zero or Diet Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper Zero. Shit, fuck me. You could have done the entire time. And you had the Free Palestine sash. You had the Palestinian sash over the fridge that houses your hypocrisy. I find that so kino. That's fucking gold.
Released in April of this year. It's clear Hasan doesn't give a shit. It's all a performance to quell his angry, irrational fans who hold him up in such high regard. Because of this, Hasan is mostly focused on giving political takes his audience will enjoy, playing it safe for the most part. It's very rare to see him reacting to content critical of him, and when he does debate someone over Israel and Palestine, it'll be someone like a 16-year-old kid, though at least he found someone with the same IQ. Hasan likes to claim that he's done with drama, which is a fucking lie. He only says that when it's drama he's afraid.
No, he's not done with drama because he's literally a drama tuber, dude. He just sucks at it. He just says that shit. He just says that shit. And the reality is it's not anything but that. It's not anything but drama with him. He can't stop doing drama to save his life, because the reality is if he was, he would never ever mention Osmond Gold. He never mentioned Techtown, and these fucking people that are, for better or worse, people on very politically challenged people, you know, as compared to actual political analysts. He wants to present himself as an actual political analyst. This is not help. This doesn't help your case, is what I'm trying to say. You know, when you watch someone like Anna Kasparian versus Pearl Davis, Anna Kasparian is clearly a political analyst. Clearly. Do I agree with her? Not particularly, but that's not the point here. She shows that she's a political analyst just by the fact of how she speaks, how she understands facts and logic, and how she represents her points. Hasan is none of those things. That's why Hasan's not even, it's only Hasan's a horrific debater in general, because he's not a real political analyst. He can't present his points in a timely manner. He has no tone. He has no poise. He's just very, 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 very immature and childish at best, and basically just shows that he's trying to be something he's not. And it shows itself every time you have to watch a stream with him.
Ready to give a take on. Here's his reaction to a chatter asking if he'd cover the Chris Tyson allegations.
Has Hasan talked about Mr. Beast Chris? Think about this. This is no different than the Cody Ko shit, where people were just like, hey, I know that the current sitting president dropped out of the re-election campaign in the most historic thing that has happened in this election cycle in a sea of his.
Yeah. Basically, I don't want to cover it because Chris Tyson's trans and it'll make me look bad. But I've seen Hasan cover other drama that benefits him. So I would say, in fact, hold on. I swear to God, hold on. He didn't, did he? He did not cover Turkey Tom. No. Nope. Okay. I will give him that. All right. He did not. I'm about to go in, baby. But he did not say anything. Okay. Hands off. I'll give him that. Part of me thought he would do some shit like that. But regardless, he has actually covered topics that do benefit him, by the way. And I've seen him do it. And I'm just like, again, I mean, the Osmond Gold shit's just literally absolutely a perfect example. A real political analyst does not talk about Osmond Gold's takes. Maybe once or twice. Like, example, Brad Palumbo may have brought it up once or twice in the last year when it comes to Osmond Gold because it was so viral. That makes sense. He brings him up every 5 seconds that he can. It's like, that's just ridiculous drama. Why do you care? Osmond Gold's not a serious political analyst. He just speaks to, he's like a half-baked Joe Rogan, honestly, for these people. But the Hasan doesn't care. He's a jealous little bitch.
Historic things that have happened so far. Has Hasan talked about Mr. Beast Chris?
No, because she's trans. That's it. She's trans.
Oh no, don't ban me. Just a question.
Or they're trans, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Question. I'm not going to ban you. I do want you to really think about it, though. As a political commentator.
You are not. Stop saying that. You are not a political commentator. I think that's insulting to everyone's intelligence that you call yourself something that you are clearly not. Your fans represent, you're not a political analyst because your fans are a bunch of fucking retards. I've had these people come into my mentions. They are not the brightest tools of any shed here. They're fucking stupid. They're dumb. So there's no way that you attract an actual political audience. You're a panderer and a fucking drama starting shit stain. You are a fucking charlatan. The idea that you think with a chat like that, you're a political commentator. Look at these fucking nitwits. Look at these fucking shitwits. Look at these morons. You think that's a political analyst chat right there? No, that's someone that does fucking stupid content, homeboy. You're not a political analyst, Hasan. You're a fucking fraud. You've been one your whole life. While you sit there and would try and lie to all of us and say that you're a political analyst when you clearly have never been one and you still aren't to this day, I just think it's insulting. Again, Anna Kasparian is a political analyst. Compare her body of work to Hasan. You tell me who you'd rather listen to. Just saying. Now, I know his side will sit there and say Hasan because Anna's a transphobe apparently in their mind, but real motherfuckers that understand politics would rather listen to Anna Kasparian and have respect. It's saying something when right-wingers have respect for Anna Kasparian, though they don't agree with her. That's a real political commentator because you all understand the game. Hasan garners no respect from any one of these people, including real political analysts, because Hasan is a clown and a charlatan. And that is the fucking truth.
As a political commentator, do you think personally that right now I'm going to be talking about YouTubers?
I mean,
you literally do. You always bring them up, whether it's not just YouTubers, streamers in general. You bring them up. You're talking about I caught you talking about fucking the Kino Casino. What political commentator talks about the Kino Casino? You don't bring up the Kino Casino. You bring up the Kino Casino unless you're a drama shithead. Your chat bringing up the Kino Casino in any way means they're not politically savvy whatsoever. Also, the idea you're talking about fucking Papa Gut, who's becoming rich Review Tech USA right now. People are calling him Baby Review Tech USA. Bro, you need to take an analysis of your shit, Papa, and you need to get it. You need to get your head out of your ass. If you're becoming that, I'd blow my head off. It's not going to be good.
Yeah. You're doing a 2-hour stream segment talking about the Taylor Swift drama. An hour.
Oh my God, that or the fucking Hunter Avalon, not Hunter Avalon. Who's the trans person called Hunter? I stopped caring. But the Mudahar shit, yeah, I know. It's insane. When it benefits him, then he'll cover it. Then he will cover it. And that's not a bad thing to do, but don't call yourself a real political analyst when you don't prove it by actually covering real political shit. Tim, like real political personalities don't cover this shit, man. They have a legit so it's yeah. It's so annoying having to keep repeating the same thing over and over again with this guy.
Our segment talking about the Mudahar drama, not to mention 3 hours worth of coverage on the woman who fell in love with her psychiatrist. This guy is just a coward who doesn't want to cover a risque controversy.
Of course.
I'm sure he would have downplayed Chris Tyson's actions like his orbiter Denims did.
It's exactly what he would have done. He would have sit there and said this is about transphobia and shit like that. And that's why people are so happy. It's like, great, you're probably right to an extent, but it's like that's not the relevant point here, buddy.
During the early 2020s, multiple different loose communities formed on Twitch. One of the most prominent ones was the Poggers community, which featured a lot of the more brand-safe streamers like Ludwig, XQC, Pokimane, J-Schlatt.
All right, my bad. Let's get back on this. Dr. Chank's nephew. What did he say again?
QT Cinderella, Moist Critical, and more.
You know what's funny? When you see brand safe, are we sure half the people are brand safe, though? XQC is not someone I would consider brand safe. Do we consider him brand safe? I don't know if I consider him brand safe, but whatever. Yeah, Moist Critical, definitely.
Over the years, due to various different controversies, this loose collective has broken off, especially due to Hasan's impact on Twitch.
Well, Hasan's not brand safe. Not because Hasan's an awesome rebel or someone like Kino Casino. No, it's because he's so fucking ingrained in his stupid pandering to these nitwitted retards that he hasn't seen the forest for the trees. Yeah, he's not seeing the forest for the trees, man. He's basically only seeing the short-term effects of having to keep this audience versus the long-term effects of having to build a more stable, what's the word I'm looking for? Moderate audience that could get him those brand deals. Yes, you'll lose a lot of the hardcore people, but you'll gain people that have money and gain brand deals and recognition that you've now blown off and destroyed for yourself. So it's just stupid business marketing from him. You know what I mean?
Hasan is Twitch's golden boy. He gets special.
Even then, do we really think he's the golden boy of Twitch? I mean, yeah, I can agree to that. The problem is he's not even the top earner. So I don't understand why they consider him the golden boy, but whatever. That is Dan Clancy and Dan Clancy being incompetent. So Who knows?
Treatment from the platform despite his controversial nature, which makes it more jarring how he was able to network with these brand-safe creators. Well, part of that is due to his podcast, Fear and, which he hosts with QT Cinderella, Will Neff, Austin Show, and Hasan's producer, Marsh. QTC also hosts the Streamer Awards, which is basically the Oscars for egotistical streamers.
That's insulting to the Oscars, because at least the Oscars has some bit of value. And the Oscars sucks, don't get me wrong. But I find movies that I can still react and review from the Oscars that are very nice and very fun and very different. There's nothing that I get from this other than I hate streamers and I want them all to go away.
Where these losers give each other awards and suck each other off.
Basically.
In 2023, Hasan would host the red carpet event alongside Ludwig, QTC's boyfriend. Hasan is also dating Valkyrae, a popular Twitch streamer who's good friends with Pokimane. Their relationship has basically been an open secret for
They all look the same.
years, though Hasan seemingly doesn't want to reveal it so she doesn't get harassed, though it's probably so.
That's bullshit. He doesn't want to reveal it because it ruins his brand. It would ruin his fucking single Chad nature. Hasan has never cared about the safety of women like that. And that's a fucking fact. Give me a fucking break. It hurts his brand, and that's why he doesn't want to do it. It's bullshit. Because everyone already knows it. Everyone knew it. I want to keep it a secret so you don't get harassed. Bro, she already gets harassed. She's a fucking female. She's one of the biggest female streamers on the planet, you fucking moron. Of course she's going to get harassed already. What type of stupid logic is that? It's so bullshit. It's such a cop-out. No, it's because it ruins his image as a single guy for all these delusional chicks that are in his audience. He wants to keep that bachelor look, even though he's not, so he can keep going on as the piece of shit that he is. It's so fucking retarded. I know what type of guy he is. It's so full of shit. Oh, I care about you not getting harassed. Far too late for that, Hasan, because it's already happened. She literally almost got attacked at a boardwalk pier with other people by some psycho little Asian twink. So as far as I'm fucking concerned, that's a very stupid fucking narrative you tried to run with. So go ahead, buddy. Keep fooling us with your bullshit like you're some good guy when we all know you're not. Care about women's safety. Yeah, but yet you fucking allegedly called police check-ins. You had no reason for this, by the way, on your fucking ex-girlfriend. But yeah, he cares about women's safety. Half his audience is misogynist as fuck, but now he cares about women's safety. Okay.
Hasan's parasocial audience thinks he's single, so he can continue getting nudes from them.
And he's the type.
Thank you for saying that. I just went on that rant and he said it right then, like 10 seconds. God damn it. That's insane. Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. We all know. We're guys. We know. We know how guys operate because we are guys.
Type of guy that keeps his girlfriend a secret.
Right.
You know why, right? And I know this. I'll just spill the beans. I don't care at all about him. That's his decision. I asked. I said, why do you keep your relationship with Valkyrie a secret? Who cares? Just you guys are dating, be together.
Because let me guess.
And it was his decision. Because he says he doesn't want people harassing her. It's like, I'm like,
bullshit. She already gets harassed. She's one of the biggest female streamers on the planet. There are guys in her DMs showing shit or saying shit to her every day. Stop it. All right. You are the biggest streamers in the world. Ethan Klein probably gets shit from everyone all the time. Every one of these people get shit. All of them get their DMs filled with shit. Shut the fuck up. Stop the bullshit. Cut the cap. Stop lying. Stop it. Stop it, motherfucker. Stop it. Stop it. Abso-fucking-lutely stop it. You got to cut the shit, homie. This is why Hasan is such a dumb fuck, man. He just does shit like this. At the end of the day, it just makes it so hard to believe anything he has to say about anything. Like, how do you expect me to believe this shit, man? Oh yeah, it's for safety, you know, even though she's already been harassed and threatened physically at a pier. But let's still keep it a secret afterwards because I don't want her harassed, even though it's too late. Okay, bro.
He's already like a huge
I can guess why.
internet personality.
He likes everybody dreaming of being with him.
Yeah, I mean, she nailed it. That's exactly what I said, dude. It's the same shit for different reasons. Like he wants it for his own ego, as where Pokimane would do that shit simply because it gets her more money. because dudes want to pay for a girl that they delusionally think that they have a chance with, which is sick as fuck in my opinion. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's disgusting thought process, right? But they want to think that they're gonna have a chance with someone like Pokimane rather than see the reality that you will never get a crumb, brother. Even if you were standing right next to her, it's probably even adds more incentive for why you never catch a crumb because you're gross. Boo boo. I'm sorry.
That's obviously why, and that's
I
why
mean-
women do it too.
Most of these streamers are left
Absolutely.
leaning, and either
Well, they don't do it for that reason of ego, though, Ethan. If you ever were to watch this video, I don't know. Probably not. But it's not because of ego. It's because of money. For women, it's about money. All right, ain't about ego. Because they already get that being with her in a relationship, they already get guys that still dream about it. That's different. You know? Thought process don't change for men like that. They're still gonna be those, they're just gonna have that ego. No, it's the money aspect. They look at it from a monetary gain. Someone like Hasan's looking at it from a holy shit, my ego has to be fed.
don't know or don't care how radical Hasan's positions are on certain topics. The one streamer that Hasan would always have issues with is XQC, especially after a tier list he made in June 2022. He was ranking different streamers and had the goal to put Hasan at B tier.
Hasan is B. I like Hasan a lot. He doesn't play a lot of games, so it cuts his versatility a little bit. I feel he's not as outgoing enough for fucking collabs too. It could be more fun though. It's a good thing though.
Hasan chose to mold on Twitter, deciding to take shots at XQC over his gambling habits. XQC probably ranked me a B-list streamer because I won't fucking have him on when a trending political thing is happening, where he has to act like he cares to farm the last ounce of the Twitch directory before he goes back to promoting crypto.
You see how like overly sensitive he is? He just again that was nothing. It was benign. That was nothing. He wasn't shitting on you at all.
Gambling to teens for multiple millions. He then went to Discord to rant about it, as you'd expect from Hasan at this point. He tries referring to XQC as a cloud demon for his coverage of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard.
Again, the fucking projection is insane to me.
Trial, as if Hasan hasn't been milking the shit out of Israel-Palestine for the past 2 years. I've only been nice to XQC. I've defended him when people attack him for things.
This is not you being nice to XQC. This is you humiliating yourself for something that was benign and not worth a fucking response. Simple.
He's done, despite how much he goes on the whims of chats and shits on me regularly. It's okay. I think he's spineless.
Goes on the whims of chats and he's projecting. He does this to Osmongold. He does this to so many other people. It's projection. Come on, man.
I will defend him if people are attacking him over bullshit. I don't think crypto gambling is bullshit, however. No other streamers will defend me, LMAO.
Oh, right, because you never said anything about it till now. Now it's bullshit. Fuck you, dude.
Twitch is XQC's website. Hasan would then bring this up on stream, and make this whole drama about gambling on Twitch, even though what got him upset in the first place is XQC's criticism of him.
It's not even the fucking B tier thing. That's just the straw that broke the camel's back. Because like
if that was the straw that broke the camel's back, then you're a bitch. I mean, just simple shit. You're a pussy. You literally got all butthurt over a tier list. That's pathetic. I mean, I've had it rough the last few months, bro. I mean, you want to trade right now? Because I would love a tier list that puts me in a B tier list. I would love to get put on that list. I would love to have that happen. You know what I mean? Love it. I mean, Jesus Lord, bro. Want some cheese with that wine?
It's irrelevant. Like I've fucking tier listed people all the time. I've done it before. I don't give a shit about that all.
Really? Because you literally made a response to the tier list, and that's what started all this. So how is it irrelevant? It's very, 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 very relevant, brother. So nah, that's cap.
Ultimately, I do give a shit about, and this is something I talked about last week, I believe. And I actually criticized XQC pretty openly last week when I was talking about Moon and Asmongold and numerous other content creators constantly fucking pushing back when they don't need to, when their audience randomly brings me up and shits on me. And this is something that happens all the fucking time on Twitch. It is like a very easy meta. It's a very easy meme to be like, yeah, Hasan sucks. Oh, House? Rich man. Oh, just like Hasan, who's a fake socialist. He's a hypocrite.
I guarantee you, Hasan wouldn't care about them gambling on stream if he wasn't being made fun of. Like, this is XQC we're talking about. Should we really be taking this guy seriously?
I said the N-word while talking about him because I wanted to. It adds style to my dialogue, so I said it. What about it? It adds some character to my vocabulary. So I did it. I ripped it. Yep, I did that.
We really need an XQC translator because it's holy fucking shit.
What about it?
Also, it's important to note that XQC put Destiny in A tier, which definitely got under Hasan's skin.
I kind of hate Destiny. I'm not a fanboy. I personally dislike him. Okay, but I hate to say, guys, he's a high A. Okay, he's given up. I think over the years, to the point where being a right is more important than anything. But I think in terms of actual content, he can dish out some content that literally nobody else can.
When XQC did this tier list in 2020, he also put Hasan in B tier, but Destiny was below him in C tier. That might not be why he's mad, but Hasan is childish, so I'm just going to assume it is. As you can tell, Hasan's friendship with these guys is highly transactional. If you don't shit on him...
No, it's very transactional, very full of shit. These guys aren't really friends. These are all streamers, not friends. There's a difference. I've been saying this for ages, that these people are all, again, full of fucking shit. They're not truly friends or great people. They just, they just are who they are for monetary gain and reasons. But, at the end of the day, well, I'm gonna forget what I was gonna say. But at the end of the day, that's not any of our concern to sit there and go and what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm literally lost what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I just literally blanked on what I was gonna say. Listen, the reality is this with Hasan. Hasan doesn't have friends. I'm starting to think him and the quartering are the same opposite ends of the same coin, where I believe Hasan doesn't just buys people. I don't think people are actually his friends. He just buys friends because no one wants to actually be friends with this dude. He's a dick and a pussy and a fucking two-faced coward.
He won't shit on you. He'll adamantly defend you, even over the stupidest shit, as long as you suck him off. But if you go against groupthink, you're ostracized. Another streamer Hasan has gotten pissed at over the years...
the Charlie shit, in which Charlie expertly ignored him.
...is Moist Critical, which I first noticed during the 2023 iDubbbz drama. Charlie thought Ian's apology was way too over the top, but Hasan loves it when people are politically performative, so he hated Charlie's take.
He wasn't happy with the content he made or the person he was, and now he's trying to apologize for the videos he made. And I, once again, have to completely disagree with the way he looks at it. I feel like his perspective on it is very warped by the way the internet has evolved over the years. The way he talks about this content makes it sound like he used to fucking murder puppies for these videos, which it was never that extreme. I very much would consider...
Bro, come on, Charlie. He was fucking screaming the N-word at people, dude. What the fuck? Okay, I take it back. Charlie's not the normie barometer on this, okay? Nope. He's the barometer for what, like, the internet center is, but no shot, dude.
Then, in November 2023, Charlie would...
yes, now he's not that because he disagrees with me.
...criticize Pokémon's handling of the cookie drama. If you're a normal, functioning person, then you'll have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about. It had to do with Pokemon...
I guess I am not a normal, functioning person. Damn it!
...selling repackaged cookies for $28.
I knew that, though.
Turns out it was 4 packets for that amount, but many still considered these overpriced. There were also concerns of false advertising due to the low amount of vitamin D in each serving. Pokemon chose the worst
140 calories? Oh my god, dude, those are terrible.
Possible way to respond.
I gotta say this one last time.
Oh no.
It makes my brain go boom when people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies?
I need to take a moment of silence to realize that you guys will find anyone attractive with tits, huh? That chick's annoying. I don't see it. All I did was just get annoyed in the last 3 seconds of this chick, and now she just turned me off. She turned me off. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She turned me off. Like right there, instant snap, done. Buzz is gone. I got nothing. Turn off. You dudes are some awful low tier gooners. There's a low tier god out there, but there's also low tier gooners. Oh my god, I'm taking that.
It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard.
Well, you made me go 20. You have 25% took a cap hit to my fucking horny meter. So thanks for that, Pokemon. I am now 25% less horny. There you go. You know who's not hard? Me. Thanks.
When you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyways, moving on.
Okay.
我是相信你的能力的，只是现在需要更多的人看到
If
你。
you want to pay $8 for Twitter Blue for some pixels, that's okay. That's fine.
不能再让你们帮我了。
You spend your money how you want.
可帮到现在，
I'll spend mine how I
什么都
want.
不是。
And everyone else will spend theirs how they
我不打算
want.
继续花
That's the
店了。
beauty.
Then shut up.
Hasan, since he's dating her best friend, decided to white knight for Pokey, going after Charlie for daring to shit talk her.
Today, and I just assumed this had to be some kind of bad joke she tried to tell, but watching the clip, it seems like she's legitimately upset and actually just calling people that don't want to pay for it or can't afford it broke.
Like, here's the thing. Charlie knows Pokemon. Charlie's met Pokemon. Like, I think. What do you think? You think really she's like anti fucking poor? Like that's what's going on?
Even if she was joking, you can tell she's legitimately pissed off. It's something she said at the heat of the moment that she later apologized for. Hasan also claims that people are only going after her because she's a woman.
The big mistake here is that she thought that she could be a woman online and then also come across as not super serious in this very important moment.
He blames the hate on incels and says male streamers don't get the same level of hate.
If this is a joke that Charlie made, nobody would say shit. If this
Yeah, I would. If Charlie acted like a little bitch over trying to sell his product, yes, we would. The fuck are you talking about? It's not a joke. It's more along the lines of whining over or complaints. So no.
is a joke Ludwig made, nobody would say shit because those guys are not exactly considered offensive targets by incels that will take something and then go, that's the most serious thing anyone's ever said. It's a joke that XQC gets away with on a daily basis.
Dude, whenever XQC flexes his wealth, he gets relentlessly shit on for it. It's also not behavior I've seen from Charlie or Ludwig, so why bring them up? The reason why people are going after Pokimane here is because she's an unlikable, smug, arrogant, overgrown high school girl who
acts like a fucking 12-year-old. Yeah, I know. Like I said. Yuck.
looks down at others, though Hasan shares some of those traits,
Yes,
which is why he can't see that. One of Hasan's most arrogant moments is when he said streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job. Specifically,
Excuse me, guys. Let me take a minute here. like to apologize for that. Sorry, guys. This is on a call. I am so sorry. Anyways, let's keep going.
When it comes to one's social battery,
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what?
Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it the fuck does. What are you talking about? You know what? I'm not even going to dignify this as a response. This is so stupid that anyone with a fucking brain will pretty much let you know this is a retarded statement. Moving on.
I mean, in the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will. No. Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, it's very different. You're out of touch with them. I'm gonna die, dude. There's motherfuckers who are accountants in here and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as
Yes, it does. Social battery. Okay.
someone who did a sales job, a real job. Okay.
When? Like for like 5 minutes? Rich boy? Okay.
I'm telling you, as someone who did both, like 9 hours of constant performance and people pleasing taps you out from social scenarios. After 9 hours of that, I could probably do fucking.
That's why you suck as a streamer. When you just said people pleasing, that's why I don't take you seriously. You as a streamer should be people pleasing. You're entertaining. There's a difference. People pleasing is basically doing whatever people in your chat want. That's it. Give me a fucking break.
Physical labor, it would not bother me, but I can't fucking do more social shit. That's my point.
Hasan's chat would continue shitting on him for this take,
They
and it
should
even
be.
went viral on Twitter.
Yep.
Hasan's response was to say it was out of context, urging his viewers to brigade various posts on the topic.
I don't know what to do. Brigade the fuck out of this post, I guess. Like, I don't know what else to do in this situation.
Just don't say it. Literally, don't say anything. Just don't say stupid shit. That's all you got to do. Don't say stupid shit. I know that's a very hot concept for you to understand, but just stop saying stupid shit. I know, crazy.
His fans still disagree with him on this, causing him to spiral.
Pass. It was a bad take. Let's just move on. Because imagine a soul-crushing job and then you still don't have money to take care of your family. Yeah, I famously say work is not soul-crushing. I don't understand. This is why people stop watching. No, man. It's not because of hater content that people stop watching. Your chat is not even on your side. What the fuck? The real reason why people stop watching is because shit like this pops, dude. It bangs.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Hasan's friend decided to cover the story on his Mogul Mail channel. He shows the full context and then jokes about the situation, which was a grave error. You see, one of Ludwig's jokes targeted Hasan himself, something he takes deep offense to.
But I want to. Yeah, that's the problem. And that's always the issue when it comes to Hasan, dude. Like, it's always when it hits him, it's okay. When you can joke about others, it's fine. But when it hits you, and that's all streamers. Like, I'm not going to defend Hasan on this or whatever. Not trying to take his side on this. I know I'm shitting on him, but I have to be fair here. Like, when God, he should never shave his beard again. He looks horrible. Holy fuck, he should never shave his beard. He looks awful here. Like when I talk about, say, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? When I talk about, sorry, let me rephrase this and backtrack. My bad. ADHD, can't speak sometimes. When Tectone went after Hasan and then cried when Hasan uncovered the shit about his dad and I guess weaponized it in his words, I don't feel bad for Tectone because Tectone did that to himself because Tectone got into this beef in the first place that had nothing to do with him because he was defending Osmond when he didn't need to do that at all. Osmond could take care of himself, or Osmond Gold's such a big goddamn fucking streamer. He doesn't really goddamn matter, you know, what the flying fuck someone like Hasan would say about him because it just doesn't matter. You didn't need to play defense. Really, I think you got into it because it was clout to be gained, and that's what you did. But whatever, I'm not going to go into my thoughts on Tectone. I haven't watched that dude in months, and I'll tell you this. I haven't noticed that I haven't watched that dude in months. I'll tell you that much. He is a very useless streamer, in my opinion, at this point. And I think him and Nux, who I've completely like taken out of my algorithm for the last like 3 months, and I have not regretted it whatsoever. All right, I'll tell you this right now. I'm better off with Kino Casino and whatever. Like those are the worst people I watch on a daily basis to everyone. that's a win for me because it could be worse with those other motherfuckers.
To talk about this as a streamer myself for almost 6 years now on how hard it really is. I'm kidding. I would look. I just.
Oh God, it's just like, what's funny is you haven't even addressed this again since then. I know. It's just an opportunity for every single person to be like, look, guys, I'm a content creator. I'm really privileged. Like, yeah, dog, we all are. We all talk about it all the fucking time. It just annoys me because like it's such a fake fucking thing to do. It's just literally using someone who you're friends with, like being maliciously clipped out of context to be like, I'm actually one of the good content creators. I know how privileged I am. It's like, yeah, I do too. That's so fucking dumb. Oh my God. Like, it's like no different than what Muda did. He showed the context though. It doesn't fucking matter that he showed the context. It's just a way to just literally farm off the fucking drama. Whatever. Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Ludwig's comment section began to get brigaded, and he was made aware of Hasan's rage during that night's YouTube stream.
You should call Hasan and apologize. Why is Hasan mad? What did I do? What'd I do? Because I'm a mogul male? I feel like everything I said was fine. Am I crazy? Farmed for views? Oh, well, I mean, shit, if that's the deal, I'll just fucking pull him out of the thumbnail, and then I feel like it doesn't really...
Why do that at all? Fuck him. Then he's a little bitch. That's what I would have said. I would have said, aw, he's a little bitch. Get over it. If he doesn't like fucking, he doesn't like it, then stop saying stupid shit. But Ludwig being a complete pussy and probably a fucking... I guarantee you that he did that shit mostly for fucking QT. I know he did. Because he knows that QT... I bet QT runs that shit as a relationship. But whatever. I'm not gonna honestly sit here and care about Ludwig and his relationship at all. I don't care, to be honest. I'm just saying this. This was stupid. This is pathetic, and this is why people think Ludwig is a complete pussy.
Matter much, right? Because I feel like outside the thumbnail, you can't really make that argument much.
Ludwig would then take down his original video, which many thought was due to Hasan reaching out behind the scenes and pressuring him. Ludwig made it seem like it was due to his sponsor being unsatisfied with the video, though as something he recently said on stream, I'm led to believe it was public pressure from Hasan's rabid fan base.
I don't think I was like making a poignant statement about how I disagree with Hasan's politics. I think it was the equivalent of, haha, Hasan said 9-to-5s are easier than streaming. Anyway, check out this sponsor. So it's not like a moral hill that I was here to die on. It was, hey, I don't want to deal with the brigading from Hasan fans. I'm here to do this for a paycheck. So let me delete it. Was it the right move to make? Probably not, but it's the move I made at the time.
Many still saw it as a cowardly move, especially after Ludwig completely remade the video and spent much of the runtime glazing Hasan.
I'm pretty sure Hasan also understands that
this is just so pathetic. How much do I got left? The Forever Collargate Unhinged loose. Oh my God. All right, we are at 2:29 and this ends at 3. I got an hour of this left. Oh, God have mercy. Okay, let's keep going.
Workers have it rough and generally tries to voice for workers to have it better, and is actually one of the people that inspired me to make Off-Brand, my company that I own. Hello, I'm the owner of Off-Brand, and I have 30 employees, and turn it into a workers' co-op, a place that generally treats workers better. And so
instead of addressing the harassment he got from Hasan's viewers, he points out random Twitter DMs from troll accounts.
And this is the one that sent me over the edge. Now, this is a DM from a guy that just said no balls because I removed the video. Again, what the fucking plan to re-upload the video? But he messages me and he says no balls. Now, you know, by itself, you don't think much of it. But then I clicked on his Twitter account and I see that he said this: wish assassinations were a real thing. And this is
okay. It's a troll. It's your fucking Mr. Penis Head. Dude, if you don't get the fuck out of here, what are you scared of Mr. Penis Head saying stupid shit on your fucking goddamn DM? I only have one DM. That's crazy. But you're scared of Mr. Penis Head, buddy? You scared of Mr. Penis Head? Are you fucking for real, nigga? Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real?
in a quote retweet to people in this situation. Not trying to say who. I'm not trying to get demonetized here. But what a fucking crazy thing for Mr. Penis Head to say.
Yes, this is a Twitter user named Mr. Penishead. What are you expecting? Him to write out a college essay, respectfully detailing why you're wrong? It's just pointless for him to engage with this. It's like when Eden Riley began arguing with a chatter named I Get Blacked. This whole drama created a very popular narrative that Ludwig is Hasan's lapdog, his spin doctor, his bitch, and I legitimately believe this. Though that's mainly due to another drama Ludwig got himself into in November 2024. Around that time, Twitch was under heavy scrutiny for platforming Hasan, leading to an adpocalypse where streamers were making less money. Ludwig decided to cover this, but for the most part, he declined to mention Hasan's crucial role in this.
There's currently in Twitch world a piss match, right? Hasan is blaming Asmongold for the adpocalypse for teaming up with people who he says started it.
Sorry, guys. I'm again just fucking. I shouldn't be doing this while streaming. I know this is one of my worst streams. I will admit that, but I'm just trying to get this done, so we'll get through it. Anyways, yeah. I'm actually waiting for Chris to watch this documentary from Mikey No More, the quartering one. It's so good. He's gonna be so shocked. And in the shit we uncovered, I uncovered and posted on the channel today, man. Yesterday. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me just. You know what, guys? I'm gonna come back. I can't focus today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come back to a little later tonight, and I'm gonna finish this fucking shit. I swear to you, I will. I'm just not. I got too much shit going on right now. That's on me. One of my worst streams. I apologize for this. We'll come back, and I will get this right. I swear to God, I'm gonna get this right. But man, dude, like I'm not focused, man. You know what it is? Seriously, last night really fucked me up. I did not. And then as a Bears fan, it's hitting me that Sunday fucked me up. So that's just great. I have two things that are now colliding. It's great. I hate football. I want that to be the message here.